Hey, welcome back to Let's Fix It. It's 3:20 in the morning and I can't sleep. I've got a couple little projects were on my mind. And so let's go to the garage and see if we can't wrap a few things up. In a world of useless hacks, here's one I think is useful. Oftentimes I'm in a dark corner of my garage, I can't really see what I'm doing. So what I do is I grab these LED lights when they're on sale for about a couple of bucks at one of the discount tool stores, and I stick them up above where I'm working. Problem is, I'm always sticking them somewhere and they're never quite where I want them to be. So here's the hack. We're going to pick up some of these neodymium magnets and some super glue. We're going to add magnets to the light. These neodymium magnets are pretty strong. Those are the ones you want. Don't buy a regular magnet. I suppose regular magnets will work, but I've found in the past that they don't stick as good as these do. Whenever you're working on something that's metal, such as in my case, I work with my lathe, I work with my drill press, and we don't want to stick it on the sticker because the sticker will come off. So we'll move the sticker up here in case this is like a mattress. We don't want to remove the sticker and go to jail. You'll be able to put this wherever you want it to get better light. While we're waiting for that to dry, let me show you how I use this on my drill press. All right, here we are at my drill press. And I am constantly losing my chuck key. So what I've done is I've put a neodymium magnet up here. I've glued it to the drill press. Chuck key is always where I can find it. I've also got the drift key up here. Got a neodymium magnet on it. I never misplace it. Over here on the other side, I've got some tools for breaking the edge of holes. This is not a neodymium magnet. I don't like it as well, but it serves its purpose. Over here is my lathe, and you'll see by my tool shelf that I'm very fond of magnets. I've got several magnetic bars up here. Got all my tools that hang up here. They're easy to get on and off. They're always within reach of whatever I want to get. This is how I use magnets. This is my cluttered workbench, but I do like vice grips and I like them to be handy. So what I do is I take a piece of angle iron, drilled a couple holes, fastened it to the stud up here. So I have vice grips that are always handy. Oh. All right, this is harder one-handed than it is two-handed, but there we are. Vice grips are always within reach. I don't lose them. I've got C-clamps. Down here, I've taken a piece of 3/8 bar. I've bent that. Everything hangs right there. They're always within reach. I know right where they're at. They're easy to put away. Another tool I struggle to keep track of is the cordless drill. So I've made this little shelf up here. There's the cordless drill. I've drilled a hole just big enough for the chuck to go into. Cordless drill always goes right there. It's easy to find. I've got this little board and I drilled a bunch of 1/4-inch holes in it. All the bits are organized or rearranged in there in some sort of an order. Those are always easy to find. Battery chargers are right next to the electrical outlet. Those are easy to find. I like using wall space, so I've got 3 angle grinders. They all have different heads on them. I got these brackets right here. They're for hanging cords or whatever on them. They hold angle grinders. They're always easy to find. And down here, I put a little nail in there. There's the wrench to undo the nuts. A couple spare bits in there. And while we're at it, extension cords are another problem. I've got 2 of these cord winders. They're called Wonder Winders. 100-foot cords that go anywhere in the garage. Cords are easy to wind up. If I had 2 hands, I'd show you real quick. Push this lever right here, crank the handle, winds it right into the basket. Makes using a cord real easy. Just drag it out, wind it up. Since I've got a stud over here in this corner doing absolutely nothing, I put all my wood clamps over here on the stud. They're easy to find. Up here in the top, I put a little board across there. All my bar clamps are up there. I got my weed eater hanging from a pipe up in the rafters. So there it is. That's how I'm using wall space. Another little quick hack. Do you need to drill a hole in the center of a piece? Well, that's easy enough to do. But what if you need to do it repetitively and consistently over and over? That's easy enough to do. You make a jig. Nice thing about these jigs is they're reusable, and you can make these jigs for just about any project you got to do over and over. All right, that's how you do a production jig. Hang on, that was just a little hot. That's how you do a production jig, to do multiple parts quickly. Let's check and see if those magnets on the lights are dried yet. All right, looks like they're good enough, so let's put this where the light is useful. Now I can see my work, and I can move the light wherever I need it to be. Hey, thanks for watching Let's Fix It. This is the kind of silly stuff you get when I wake up at 3:30 in the morning and can't go back to sleep. I end up in my garage in my pajamas doing little projects that I didn't get done during the day. I appreciate you watching. Hit the like button, tell your friends, share. Thanks for watching.